fought the fight, breaking down the walls in the dead of night. I don't come for peace, I come for the storm. Fanboys melt quick when the truth gets warm. Saw content's high, I'm collecting those tears. Just got started, but I'm cutting through fears. I'm not here for brand deals, I'm not for sale. I expose your lies, rip off the veil.
Oh, guys, we got Dreamcast guy. And of course, Xbox did not with this one. This is the one PlayStation caught scamming gamers with dynamic pricing. Now, people don't remember this. This was going on 4 months ago. I reported on it 4 months ago when it first started coming out. So like everybody is so late to the party right now. We've literally went over this 4 months ago. So I have no idea why this is being brought up all over again. But the whole dynamic pricing thing, it's already happened. And they still haven't changed the pricing on the Switch 2 in America. Exactly, Wonder Red.
They were talking about PlayStation because Sony just got caught doing something that is technically legal.
They not just get caught. This was caught 4 months ago. What the hell are you talking about? This is nothing new, Dreamcast guy.
But it's very scummy,
It is very scummy. I completely agree. I'm surprised you're actually criticizing them.
Scammy and very manipulative, which is basically... There's been a months-long investigation for a thing called dynamic pricing.
Okay, so you're even acknowledging that it's been a month-long process. So why are you saying they just got caught? This is nothing new.
They have discovered that the price that you're paying for games is literally being automatically tailored to get you to spend the most pennies possible. That basically, PlayStation is literally scanning your spending habits to see exactly how much you're willing to pay. And I want to talk about
yeah, and it's not right. This is ridiculous. I'd call their asses out for being greedy like this.
Because a lot of people have discovered that some cases the price discounts are ridiculous. Like, it's so bizarre that this is technically legal, but it is. Let's take a look at the...
Yes, it's legal because Amazon does it too. This is nothing new. It's still bullshit. It completely is bullshit.
Investigation and why people are saying this is why physical can never die. But
and unfortunately it is gonna die.
Let's break it down. Hi, hope you're having a great day. If you could please.
And how does this mean physical will never die? That makes no damn sense.
Give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. This was actually first discovered by a website called
Hyperstar Cage. I've heard of this. Exactly. PlayStation isn't the only company doing it. King Walmart has been doing. Oh yeah, of course they have Water Demon Girl, of course.
PlayStation deals, because what they decided to do is that they basically have hundreds of PlayStation accounts all over the world.
When the hell was this? You are so late to the damn party, Dreamcast guy. Do you need like a video about news that damn bad that you decided? Because I'm pretty certain you talked about this 4 months ago. I know I did.
And they're constantly just pinging the store and seeing, okay, how much is this game discounted? Which games are the best sellers? Which games have like a stacking discount where if you have like PlayStation Plus Premium, does that make the game like much cheaper? And they started to notice a weird, peculiar data set where basically sometimes some of the accounts that spent less money or maybe had less like transactional data, the games were getting cheaper and cheaper. Whereas the games that were buying games, like the accounts that did buy...
Yes, and this all makes sense. It's not right, trust me. This is complete bullshit. But of course, how is this a shocking thing? I still don't understand why everybody's making a big deal about it now. It's bullshit, but this has been going on for 4 months.
Brand new AAA stuff, the prices were going up. It essentially thought, okay, we can milk you for even more because it seems like you can afford to kind of get ripped off. Sony's PlayStation Store is...
Of course. It is completely ridiculous. Really is ridiculous. Dreamcast guy, why didn't you talk about this 4 months ago? Why did you wait until now?
Been testing dynamic pricing on games, varying prices displayed for the same product to same people. So A/B testing was done on about 139
Elemental
games.
Hero. Hey Angry, I just remembered something. Last week I saw some news that some Nintendo Switch 2 games were going on sale, and one was Legend ZA. Figured to let you know. Oh, really? Like, was it, can you tell me what retail store it was? That does not surprise me. I mean, for Legend ZA, it kind of does. That game could be free. I'm still not buying it. Fuck Legend ZA. That thing is shovelware slop.
In 68 different regions with price differences between 5% to about 18%. Now, for the most part, a lot of this testing showed the prices were actually scaling down more than they were scaling up. But a lot of the fear about dynamic pricing is that it can go up. A lot of other companies that do dynamic pricing.
Okay, so you're doing this So what you're doing is fear mongering, because like what I reported on before, they would do like a standard price at like, you know, let's say $20. And then they'll see that someone might have it in their cart for a while. And then they're like, oh, well, here, we're going to sit here and we're going to knock off $5. I've never heard, this is the first time I'm hearing about them actually raising the price like that. That's where, yeah, well, that's wrong. That's really wrong if they're doing it. But I mean, he just sat there and said they could. So what you're doing is fear mongering.
It usually just jacks the cost up so much. Think about something like Uber, right? Have you ever taken an Uber downtown? You're going and drinking with your friends, you're being safe, and then
okay, but the analogy you're about to use, here, I'll let him finish it.
You try to Uber home, and it goes, oh, well, now everybody's Ubering home. It may have cost you $20 to go meet with your...
Okay, this is a very poor analogy. Very poor. Trying to do, what is with people doing the same very extremely poor comparisons? Okay, that is not even close to the same thing. Uber is not sitting here charging you more and then charging someone less because they use it less often. That's just a normal thing. When things are in, like when something's in more of a high demand, you're technically going to get more, is going to get more expensive. So if you're using Uber around the time when other people are using Uber also, they're going to charge more. Okay, when there's less of an availability. You do understand that, Harmon, or not Harmon, you do understand that, Dreamcast guy, right? This is not even close to the same. Let me see. What'd you say, J-Biggs?
Friends, but suddenly that ride home is...
He needed to take a break from Xbox is dead in a video he spoke about this month ago as well. Exactly. What's a better comparison of this? Well, I mean, I wouldn't say there really isn't anything, Hyperstar Cage, because like the only way to compare this, well, I guess a better comparison would be is if you walked into a restaurant, you look like you were more wealthy, and so they decided to charge you an extra $5 for the meal, and they look at someone that looks less poor and they decide to charge $5 less or something like that. I guess that would be a more fairer comparison. But say using Uber as a comparison when you're trying to take an Uber when everyone else is, so they jack the price up. They're not jacking the price up and then lowering the price for some.
$60. That's because, oh, everybody's downtown. Oh, we have to charge you 3 times as much because now there's a lot more demand. Now this...
And that's why you don't sit there and try to take an Uber when everyone else is if you can avoid it.
Kind of stuff makes sense at times, but my fear is something like that, right? What if somebody makes a big viral video about PlayStation, I don't know, some sort of discounted game?
Metagaming Dojo. Pokepia is a good game and very addicting. Yes, it is. But I wish the game had save files. It can be hard to come back after doing everything in the game and creating the world you want. Yeah, very true.
Say the original Final Fantasy VII, right? Okay, this game, maybe it costs $10. Everybody starts downloading it. PlayStation Store automatically detects this is a very, very profitable game, so they turn the price up to $12 or $15. It's a...
Well, I mean, that's what developers do, or anybody does technically. The more the game sells, the less likely they are to lower the price. If that's what you're trying to get at. I've never heard of a company sitting here selling a game so damn well and they're like, oh, let's just turn the price up. They might do a temporary sale and then realize it's selling like crazy and then move the price back up or something. That they'll do. Again, you are not doing very good comparisons here.
This estimate seems crazy because it does seem kind of scammy. Like, look, I get it with something like Uber or DoorDash, I guess, right? There's only...
Okay, we all can sit there and see that. It was just a very poor thing to use. Hyperstar Cage. Oh, interesting. I know, right?
So many like actual man hours to deliver people, but it sucks when it comes to something digital where they are just straight up scamming you. And
I mean, it sucks even if it's physical because they can do this with physical too.
In fact, some people are even pointing out the evidence here, stuff like this. This guy actually pointed out, I was excited to finally purchase Red Dead Redemption. I checked it on my wife's account. My wife does not play much, so buying it on her account may not be the best decision, but this soured me about buying it quite a bit. Look at this. The game literally goes...
It would sour me too. If they were going to charge someone $5 less, I would have gotten soured also. But yeah, see, well, they say 41 minutes ago. Where the hell did you get that 41 minutes ago? Because this is the exact same story for 4 months ago. Where the hell did you get this one?
From $20 to $15. This is the $100 special edition. So...
Oh, they reposted it. Never mind. Okay, I get it.
You can see it's literally the same price, the same day. It's there.
But still, the original post said 2 hours ago. This is not from 2 hours before you did that video. Literally, this was 4 months ago about the exact same situation.
Everything, but it's literally cheaper if you buy it on an
Water Demon Girl. Again, Walmart has been doing this, had huge scrutiny, and are still doing it. Oh, I bet they are. I found it. Wario64 mentioned the Nintendo Switch 2 games on sale at Costco. Apparently, they're selling them for $49.99. Oh, good. So if I have a Costco, so if they're selling Mario Tennis Fever, I'm going to pick it up for $49.99.
Account that spends less money. Now, a lot of people are like, boo, PlayStation. These companies are hell-bent on eliminating physical games to force you into buying exclusively off their online store. A lot of the replies, especially tons of the quote tweets, are all about physical media. So when the microphone of my...
Okay, but physical media isn't going to stop that from happening. What the hell are you talking about? Because people like used game stores can do that shit too. This is nothing different.
PlayStation 5 controller here's me talking trash, and Sony raises the price of everything by 15%. Look at this tweet, by the way. Look at that. 2,000 likes in the first 10 minutes. People are actually mad about this. This is exactly why physical games are still a necessity. I have my own digital archive of games that won't be affected by this, but companies are absolutely going to push this more in the future.
Of course they are. What's going to happen is we're going to have to push back.
Don't kid yourself. Right now, do you know the reason that physical games get cheaper? Like the actual reason for it. And it's because of supply and demand. You know, they print, say, a couple million copies of a game. They sit around. The demand for it goes down. So the price of it goes down. You know, less people care about Red Dead Redemption. So,
but in this situation, this is not off of supply and demand. They're noticing that someone is not spending as much money. So they had something in their cart. So they give it to them at a cheaper price. That's what they're doing.
As that fluctuation decreases, you can get it for a cheaper deal, right? Very obvious, right? So I bought this for $30 right before the next gen patch came out for Nintendo Switch 2. And digitally, this game was still $50. I got it for a lot cheaper. No, actually, you know what? I remember I got this for $25. I got it for way cheaper.
Yeah, sometimes you can find better deals on the physicals. Usually with newer games, you can find better deals on the physicals. The older the game gets, usually digital, you can get a better deal on.
And I remember that when I got it, I was super happy. And it's because it just doesn't have that same demand. It would suck if, you know, the next gen patch comes out, they see everybody's downloading it, and dynamic pricing takes a $40 game and bumps it up to $50.
Well, that's not going to be dynamic pricing. That, like, many developers sit there and do that. They'll have the old price lowered, and then they'll bring out like a new edition, a remaster, an upgrade, and then yeah, they up the price of the game. It's bullshit, but I don't think that's really dynamic pricing.
It's such a scummy process. This is blatantly anti-consumer design and needs to be banned yesterday.
And I agree. But I think the reason why he's having such a hard time finding comparisons is like something like this is very hard to prove. That's the problem.
There have been a lot of lawsuits specifically about basically, I think it was Instacart. Instacart, they found out that it was basically scanning and seeing how broke you were. If you were just eating like rice and beans and barely alive, it was charging you less. Whereas if you were getting like, I don't know, high quality Wagyu beef, I don't even know what expensive groceries are, it would actually make your entire cart more expensive. This has been
okay, I know nothing about Instacart, but let's just say this. If Instacart gets paid, like if Instacart gets cut a certain percentage based upon what people order, maybe that's the reason why they do it. But all right, we're done with Dreamcast guy. This guy is just going to be the same thing. He keeps using bad analogies and bad comparisons. And that's it for the video. If you truly enjoyed it, do me a favor and hit the like button, hit the hype button, share it around, and make sure you're subscribed. I post a long video every day, and I also go live Monday morning at 5 a.m. Pacific time, where I react to the saltiest fanboys around. And also, make sure you subscribe, because I'm really trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I really need your help. If you really want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. It's only $1 a month. You'll get special badges, custom emotes, and of course your name shouted at the end of every video. And once that list gets too long, don't worry, I will turn it into a full-on credit roll so everybody gets their chance to shine. Also, don't forget to check out the merch if you want to rep the Vigilante Fire. And as always, until next time guys, stay vigilant. And now it's time to get into the members of the channel. We got Coros Objective, Maximilian Pegasus 88, Matt Fox 94, Evo Rolio, Oh Noah's Justin, Naria, Camero, C-Stars Piplup, J Wesby 65, Geezer Noob, Dustin 360, Stephen Ramey, Matthew Buckley, Johnny Bones Jones, Bunny Keese, A1K 300, Kawabi Asaria, Starlight Mirror, Crystal Woe, PokeFan, Jake Spider Monkey, The Fat Man 5647, Dylan Houttelling, Charlotte Jackson, Elijah Morris, It's Varion, MS Velvet Crow, Ilias, MBK Laura Boss Killer, Dustin Townsend, Salty Scoop, and Fabulous Robbie Rotten. Thank you so much for being a part of the crew.
You can cry in the comments, but you won't survive. Like and subscribe if you feel that vibe.